Hello everybody and welcome to my emblem tutorial. This is something that people have asked for quite a long time, so I finally decided to sit down and do it. Just every time I tried to do it before, it just didn't work out well. So please bear with me because this is my first ever emblem tutorial and it's really hard for me to recreate something after I've created it once before. But you will at least know the very basics of how to make it, and then you can mess around with it and make it look perfect. So bear with me, but you are gonna know what I used to make it at the very least. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to go to tools and you want to go to rectangle. You can use the square as well, but I prefer the rectangle because a light bulb's bottom part isn't usually just a straight up square. So I changed the scale a bit to make it like this. So it's kind of a square, but it's not like a perfect square. And just put it kind of low. And then you want to change the color to some type of yellow. Any of these yellows will do, to be honest. They kind of look the same to me. Now the next thing that you want to do is you want to copy this layer and paste it over here and turn this one into black. So then you just make it a little bit bigger than the yellow box, just so you have that little outline right there. So you can see you have a bit of an outline. You can make it as thick or as small as you want. I mess around with it. I check out how it looks on the actual player card and then adjust it accordingly. So about there is about right. Now the next thing that you want to do is go to tools again and grab this shape right here. Turn it around. Scale it. Oh god, it took me so long to get the scaling right for this. I can't even tell you how long it took me. Get the scaling to where you think it will be right. Change it to yellow. I can't tell the difference between these two yellows. Oh, look, there goes my controller moving by itself again. Don't you love it when that happens? Now it's all messed up. So put it about there, and then you want to copy it, paste it, and then you want to flip it to the other side. And then line this one up to look sorta like a light bulb. And then you want to go into tools again and grab this shape, flip it around. Let's make it yellow before we do anything. Flip it around and then scale it to where it forms the top of the light bulb. So this takes me a long time to do because I'm just bad. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm just bad at making stuff, and I'm a perfectionist, so I'm like constantly worrying that it doesn't look right. But you get the basic idea. Of course you're gonna have to mess around with the proportions probably when you're done making everything and just make sure that it looks perfect. But that is about right. Of course you will also need to make a copy of this and paste it to make the outline. But I'm not going to show the perfect outline right now while I'm talking because it takes me a while to get the outline looking perfect. But I will get to that and show you guys the finished product. But basically you just copy and paste all of these, make it black, and then make it slightly bigger than the original that you copied it from. So now I'm going to show you guys how to make the inside bit of the light bulb. You grab this shape. Now this takes quite a little bit of messing around. It takes quite a lot. It takes quite a lot. You want to change the fixed scale. There you go. It's starting to look like it now. There we go. And you want to flip it. Have it start about here. Yeah, have it start about here. There we go. And you want to make this black. And you want to do the exact same thing. So you want to copy this, paste it, flip it. Oops, I changed the opacity because I'm a noob. And you want to make it look something like that. Then you want to go and get that same shape again. Tools, get the shape, flip it, make it smaller, change the color to black. And you need to make it thinner than what it is. Oh, I don't know how to do. There we go. Okay. And you want to put it right here, just to hide it, make it look all perfect. And then the next shape that you want to get is under emblems, and you want to grab this one. Make it black. You will have to mess around with it by changing its proportions and all that stuff. But you want it to be sort of thin, and you want it to be pretty small. So maybe not that thin. That's a little too thin. So you want to make it look something like that, just so it makes the inner part of the light bulb. So after you've got your outline looking sort of how you want it to look, I still do need to adjust it because it doesn't look quite right. But go into your tools and grab a circle. It's all the way at the bottom. And you want to make it really, really small in here. Change the color to something like this. And then you can change the opacity to be not as bright, just so it doesn't look as harsh. And this is just creating that little shiny thing, like it makes the light bulb look shiny. Then the next thing that you want to grab is under tools again. Grab the same shape that we've been using all the damn time, and you want to make it really, 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 really small and put it like right there so that it makes it look like the light bulb is shiny. Next, you want to grab a circle. You're going to need a lot of circles, guys. This is like 20 circles now. And you want to move it all the way to behind absolutely everything, because this is going to create the little glow, the glow effect behind it. So make this one pretty small, because this is going to be the smallest one, and it's going to be the brightest color. So you make it like that color. Pretty much the same color as the actual light bulb itself, and you can change the opacity. So it looks slightly different to the light bulb. After you've made that initial circle, you're literally just going to copy and paste circles. That's all you're going to do. Then you're going to go into here, make it slightly bigger than the circle that was in front of it. You can also change the opacity so the color looks slightly different, because the effect that you're going for is that the light is getting dimmer. Sorry, my controller sucks. Is that the light is getting dimmer. So the circles want to get slightly different colors, and you also want to make it slightly dimmer than the one in front of it. What I will usually do is I will make it, let me paste this somewhere. Let me paste it. You gotta go all the way over here and then move it all the way down. It's pretty annoying. Move this all the way down to the bottom. And you want to start making it like a orangey color. So the last color that I used was like this color, but I made it really dim. So I made it look like that. And that's all you do. You just keep copy and pasting circles until the effect looks the way that you want it to look. But you can see that it's starting to look like that as we're going anyway. But just keep building circles. I'll actually show you guys exactly how many circles I have on my original. So on my original emblem, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 copies of circles. This one, and this one are the exact same color as the original light bulb color. But then these are the slightly darker colors. They're just these, pretty much. These, and then the last one is the brownie color. This kind of color. It's these two colors and these. All of these and all of these. You just change the opacity so that it looks really, really dim. As you can see, the opacity of this is 9. This one is 10. This one is 20, this one is 30, this one is 40. So what I did is I just went down in 10% increments starting from 50%. And that's how you get the effect of the light bulb being on and being shiny and bright and stuff. So I hope this tutorial gave you guys the basic idea of how to make my emblem. Of course, you can make any letters that you want. Oops, I don't want to do that. You can make any letters that you want. You don't have a lot of space though after all of the outlining and all of the circles, but yeah, you can do any letters that you want, or you can just leave it with no letters. It's really up to you. And I know this was really badly explained, so I'm really, really, really sorry for being bad at explaining stuff. But I did my best. I apologize. But you get the basic idea. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you found it insightful. And I'll speak to you guys later. Bye.